Hey everyone, this is Dr. Zach Green here, Performance, Sport, and Spine, and today we're going over our favorite exercises for thoracic mobility. So your thoracic spine is your mid-back. It's located underneath your neck and above your low back. It's comprised of 12 segments or vertebral bodies, and it's where your rib cage attaches to. And because of the rib cage, this structure is more stiff than the adjacent areas like your neck, your low back, and your shoulders. So if we don't think about what we're doing when we're mobilizing our mid-back, we often just stretch these less stiff areas. So by doing these special exercises, you can address the actual stiff part of the thoracic spine and not the less stiff areas. The thoracic spine is the part of the back between my hands. And for some people, a helpful cue can be actually visualizing this part of the spine that's extending or arching to help emphasize the mobility. Thoracic extension. Lay on your back with your knees bent, place the foremolar under your mid-back. Place your hands behind your head, and then keeping your abs squeezed so your ribs don't elevate, drive your shoulders back down towards the floor, feeling tension in your mid-back. Do this several times and then roll the foremolar up or down to adjust adjacent segments. A couple common errors to note is that as you drive your shoulders back, make sure your ribs don't get elevated as we show here, and you'll feel this tension in your low back instead of your mid-back. Another common error is to roll too high or too low with the foremolar onto your neck or low back, which is not the point. Thoracic rotation. Starting on your hands and knees, sit back onto your heels to kind of lock down your low back. Maintain your right arm down into the floor. Place your left hand behind your head. Keep your eyes locked on your left elbow, and while you press down with your right arm, rotate your left arm up, keeping your eyes locked on the elbow, feeling tension in the mid-back. While doing this, make sure that you pressure down into the right arm into the floor and keeping tension into the low back. Some common errors are rocking forward a little bit so your low back gets involved, or simply just moving your arm and your elbow and not making sure the tension or the rotation comes in your upper back. Prayer stretch. So on your knees with your elbows up on a step, this is 18 inches. You may need to adjust it for you, holding on to a stick or a broom handle. Your elbows should be about shoulder width apart. You're going to drive your head and your upper back through your arms while maintaining pressure with your elbows down into the step. Once you feel a good amount of tension, hold there for 5 seconds. Relax, and then try to drive your upper back farther through your arms. Again, holding pressure for 5 seconds. Repeat this 5 times. A common error with this is just kind of rounding the upper back and just putting the head through your arms. Make sure that you keep your back in extension and drive your whole body through your arms. The thoracic cat camel. In a tall kneeling position, sit back onto your heels with your hands on your thighs. Slide your hand down your thighs while you simultaneously round your upper back, bringing your chin down towards your sternum. From there, slide your hands up your thighs while arching or extending your upper back and bringing your eyes and head up towards the ceiling, again feeling tension in your upper back. Slide your hands back down, rounding your upper back and bringing your chin towards your sternum. And then slide your hands up and look up and return to the previous position. Some common errors is just to localize or move your low back instead of your upper back. Another error is just moving your neck instead of our upper back. Thanks for watching our video on thoracic spine mobility. If you found the video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel.